Hello and welcome in. It's Dan Hardenbrook. Glad to have you along. Hope your weekend went well. Let's take a look at your latest local news from around the region. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your Monday news headlines are brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
Morgan Gelinas loves helping people. So after she graduated from school in Engadine, she studied in Ann Arbor and Marquette, then came home as a certified nurse practitioner at Helen Newberry Joy's West Mackinac Clinic.
I'll be seeing people of all ages, eventually able to do CDL assessments, be able to do walk-in sick visits. We provide wellness visits, kind of a little bit of everything.
For Morgan, her homecoming is extra special.
The main thing is bringing as many resources back to the community that we can, and I really wanted to make sure that I could come back and care for the community in a proper way. And this is my community. This is the community that I love, the community that I want to care for, and Helen Newberry Joy gives me that chance to do it, and we have a lot of great resources here to be able to do that, so it's really awesome.
Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
In your latest local news, Tahquamenon Area Schools Board of Education hold a special hearing and a special meeting taking place tonight. Up first will be a special hearing where the Board of Education will hear objections to applying for a waiver to have a start date of September 1st, which falls before Labor Day. It's a common practice for many school districts in Michigan who decide if they want to start their new school years before or after the upcoming holiday. Currently, the first start date for school is set for September 1st. The board can reconsider depending on the objections the community brings forth tonight. That special school board hearing regarding the start of the school year and a waiver to have that start date approved for September 1st will take place tonight at 5:30. That'll be in the Tahquamenon Area Schools meeting room, number 104. Immediately following that special hearing will be a special board meeting where the Board of Education will discuss new hires and staff resignations ahead of the start of the new school year. Other items are expected to be added to the agenda, including ongoing discussions over recent decisions that have been made by the Board of Education. The special board meeting takes place following the hearing tonight. That's also in the Tahquamenon Area Schools meeting room, number 104. If you have any questions regarding the hearing on the application for a waiver to have a start date of September 1st or the special board meeting, you can call the central office at Tahquamenon Area Schools at 906-293-3226. The Village of Newberry has announced updates on two separate upcoming projects. First, the village will begin the removal of tree stumps and subsequent concrete repair along Newberry Avenue in downtown Newberry. That project will span from East Truman over to Railroad Street and will start Wednesday, August 26th at 11 p.m. The village says they expect that the tree stump removal and concrete repairs could last several weeks. To prioritize community safety and minimize disruption to daytime business operations, crews will work exclusively during the overnight shifts. The overnight schedule will significantly reduce impacts on local vehicle traffic and pedestrian safety. The Village of Newberry issuing an important notice for downtown businesses and residents. All business owners along the impacted section of Newberry Avenue are directed to clear sidewalks in front of their establishments. That means removing all outdoor merchandise, signs, displays, and personal property before the 11 p.m. start time for the project on Wednesday. Sidewalks should also remain clear of items until further notice. Village Public Works staff will manage the relocation of municipal property, including downtown public benches, flower pots, and garbage cans, as needed to facilitate the work. If you want more information on the tree stump removal and concrete repair, you can contact the village at 906-293-3433. The village also announcing that Norris Construction will soon return to the community during the next few weeks and perform asphalt patching on sections of 3 different village streets. That includes portions of East John, East Truman, and Handy Street. The surface repairs are required following recent underground wastewater and sanitary sewer line disruptions and subsequent excavations. The upcoming work will aim to fully restore the road surfaces in those areas impacted by recent critical infrastructure repairs. Drivers and residents in those areas are advised to expect temporary, localized traffic disruptions, minor delays, and even short-term lane restrictions once crews arrive on site. More information, including a project schedule and specific traffic advisories, will be released as timelines are finalized. You can follow the Village of Newberry, Michigan Facebook page for updates on these ongoing projects. Again, for more information, call 906-293-3433. Engadine Consolidated Schools has announced a new kindergarten through 12th grade administrator, but it is somebody who's quite familiar with the Engadine school system. Longtime Engadine staff member Joe Bronson will take over principal duties for the new school year. Bronson has been a longtime teacher at the Engadine district, also coached multiple programs in the Eagles athletic department. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle, they say, as Bronson will take over the lead administrator role in place of Heather Luoto, who's recently named the new Engadine superintendent. Learn more information about Bronson and his position as the kindergarten through 12th grade administrator by visiting the Engadine Consolidated Schools Facebook page. A suspect is in custody following an investigation into a stabbing incident that took place in Moran Township. On August 21st, the Michigan State Police St. Ignace Post responded to a report in Moran Township that an 18-year-old male had been stabbed by another 18-year-old male following a verbal altercation. The victim was initially treated at Mackinac Straits Health System and then sent to McLaren Northern Michigan Hospital in Petoskey for additional treatment. Following the initial investigation, the 18-year-old male suspect was arrested for attempted murder. Suspect is lodged in the Mackinac County Jail, identity not being released at this time, pending an arraignment. Michigan State Police say the investigation remains ongoing. Further details will be released when available. The suspect is considered innocent unless proven guilty. The Michigan State Police St. Ignace Post assisted by the St. Ignace Police Department. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's your latest local news. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center at HNJH. Your health is their passion. For more information on the full range of services they provide, go online to hnjh.org. Time now to check in with sports. Tigers swept by the Kansas City Royals over the weekend. An 11-7 loss and a bullpen blow-up, the latest disaster in a recent stretch for the Tigers, where they climbed back into playoff positioning but have now lost 8 out of their last 9 games. Royals beating up the Tigers all weekend long. Detroit now 61-69. Could be lights out on their season. Have to have a nearly perfect final month of the season in order to make the MLB playoffs. Preseason football action over the weekend. Packers and Lions both winners. Green Bay went into Denver and picked up a 33-13 win. Kyle McCord had 118 yards passing, got a majority of the reps behind Jordan Love, Tyrod Taylor. Packers now 1-1 on the preseason. Lions won at home over the Washington Commanders 17-13. The battle for the backup quarterback spot saw Luke Altmaier go 9-13 for 86 yards. Josh Dobbs 7-12, 74 yards and a pick, but at 53 yards rushing and a touchdown in the Lions win. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today: sunshine and a high in the low 70s. Northwest winds 10-15. For your Tuesday, sunny, highs upper 70s. Calm wind southwest 5 miles per hour. Tuesday night, showers rolling in. Could expect to see those and thunderstorms on your Wednesday. Highs in the mid-70s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Have a great day. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.
Immunizations are more than just protecting yourself from infections and diseases. They're also about protecting others. Here are 3 important reasons why getting vaccinated is a smart choice. Number 1, vaccines protect you from serious illnesses like measles, polio, and the flu. By getting vaccinated, you're shielding yourself and others from potentially life-threatening diseases. Number 2, when a high percentage of the population is vaccinated, herd immunity kicks in. This means even those who can't be vaccinated, like infants and those with certain medical conditions, are less likely to get sick. Vaccines contribute to long-term health by reducing the incidence of chronic conditions that can arise from certain diseases. Staying up to date with your vaccinations helps ensure a healthier future. Are you up to date on your immunizations? Call Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and make an appointment to catch up on any you may have missed.